Hello everyone, Davey here with another video, and today, as promised, I am looking at Formula 1 97 on the PlayStation 1. Let us begin and go to Grand Prix mode. And now I have my finger firmly on the volume down button because... yeah, I think we got away with that one. Ooh. Anyway, welcome aboard. Options I kinda have gone to because the screen again was on the one to the right, so I changed that. But I don't think there's anything else to change. No, there's nothing else to change. Controller setup is that. Like that matters. No. So anyway, wow, that sound. Let us go circuit select. As usual, we will go to Monza. There we go. Right, so select. Here we go. Game mode. Short is 5 laps. I don't have a choice. You don't have percentages anymore. It's short, medium, long, half, and full. That means if it's 500 laps, we will go 500 laps. We will go short, which means it's 5 laps. Novice, fine. Steer assist, nah. Brake assist, nah. Race, very much so. Damage, off, off. Sunny, off, 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 and off. There we go. Now, driver select. And we start with Jean Alesi on a Benetton. Because, of course, in the previous game we started with Michael Schumacher on a Benetton. But, of course, Schumacher is not here. Instead, we have Jean Alesi. Oh, excuse me, my bad. And Gerhard Berger, who, of course, were partners in Ferrari in the previous game. Now they're partners for Benetton. And it's worth pointing out that this is based on the 1997 World Championships. There was no game for 1996, or at least not in the PS1 anyway. And certainly not from Psygnosis anyway. Sauber with Johnny Herbert, who came from Benetton, and Nicola Larini, former Ferrari driver, but he only lasted a handful of races and then he was dumped. I can't remember who replaced him, but yeah, that didn't last very long. There is Michael Schumacher with Ferrari, and he's partnered with Eddie Irvine, who of course came from Jordan. Olivier Panis on what was a Ligier and is now a Prost, along with Shinji Nakano. Of course, Prost, I believe, were still on Mugen Honda engines, so they had a thing of having a Japanese co-driver, in this case Shinji Nakano. Minardi with Jarno Trulli and Ukyo Katayama from Tyrrell. I think this was Ukyo's final season in Formula 1, bless him. Jordan, now in yellow, with Ralf Schumacher, the junior Schumacher, along with Giancarlo Fisichella. Stewart, who were a brand new team. They weren't formerly somebody, they were a brand new team. I think they became Jaguar later on, who then became Red Bull, I think. Rubens Barrichello from Jordan before he went to Ferrari, and Jan Magnussen, father of Kevin Magnussen. Damon Hill in an Arrows. Now where do I begin with this one? So in 1996, Damon Hill won the World Championships on the Williams, but he was dropped in favour of Heinz-Harald Frentzen. So he was without a drive. In came Arrows, and the rest is history. And yeah, less said about Damon Hill in an Arrows is, well, the better. Because it was an absolute disaster for him. He was partnered by Pedro Diniz and all of his money. Google it, it's there for the taking. The only reason that Arrows hired him was because he was very wealthy, or he came from a very wealthy family. He had a lot of sponsorship money, so Arrows thought, oh, we'll take them on board, yes please. And, well, it didn't work out. Mika Hakkinen, who we saw in the previous video, and there is the silver that I was talking about in the previous video, along with David Coulthard. Driver 1 Williams. Now, this is actually Jacques Villeneuve, but Jacques Villeneuve did not allow his name to be used. And I'll just turn that down, actually, there. He didn't allow his name and likeness and image to be used, so Bizarre Creations were forced to use this, Driver 1 Williams. But they also implemented an edit driver mode, which means you can change the driver's name. So he can be Jacques Villeneuve, he can be Max Verstappen or Lewis Hamilton for whatever reason, he can be your dad. So, yeah, why the heck not? But yeah, edit driver, you got away with it then by putting him as Jacques Villeneuve, but Murray Walker doesn't say, he just says Williams number 1. Sound bites of Jacques Villeneuve did exist, but they had to be removed. So there is Villeneuve, and we have Hightower Frentzen, the reason Damon Hill is in an Arrows. And Tyrrell with Jos Verstappen, father of Max Verstappen, and Mika Salo. And that is it. I think there's only one driver we can be after all of there. Fine, let us be patriotic and let us be Damon Hill in an Arrows. Fine. And let us begin. And start the session. Oh, man. Man, whose idea was it to put that sound effect in? Oh, man. Anyway, so this is the follow-up to the original Formula 1 game. That is a classic, and this is equally as good. Shut up, Davey.
This is historic Monza, where we're about to see the Italian Grand Prix. The atmosphere here in Italy is electric as the Tifosi cheer on their beloved Ferraris to what they hope will be victory. On many other circuits, it's been broken up by chicanes to reduce speeds and increase safety, meaning that getting the balance between speed and grip right is vital. In 1996, Michael Schumacher gave the crowd exactly what they wanted. A Ferrari win, and he'll be hoping to do it again.
Right, this is an interesting grid. Hill is at the back of the grid, so that is normal because, well, that's me. Benetton 1-2 for a start. Then it's Häkkinen, then it's Williams / Villeneuve. Coulthard, then Ralf Schumacher in 6th. Michael Schumacher is 7th. Diniz is 10th. What? And Frentzen is 11th. Well, this is going to be an interesting race. Anyway, let us begin. Alright, volume. Oh no, I think we're fine with volume. Camera angle. There we go. Yeah, we can't hear Murray. We can't hear Murray. And I didn't have this luxury in the previous game. Or in this game compared to the previous game. There was no option for it. There you go. There we go. Oh, that was good. That was, oh, bit of contact there, but never mind. Thank you, Murray. Yeah, already I can notice a bit of a difference. It doesn't seem as, I don't know. I think I did prefer the original version to this. Of course, this version stands out because of the edit driver mode. So you can put in your entire family and have them drive cars. And do a full season with your entire family. And I could turn that up actually. Also, Murray doesn't talk an awful lot compared to the previous one as well. I mean, there's long periods of silence, which is fine because that means...
Incredible! These drivers are controlling the car about half the way to the limit. These things can accelerate to about 150 miles an hour in 6.5 to 7 seconds.
Haha. There we go. Yeah, I think we can already see what happens when you pick Damon Hill in an Arrows. Yeah, Damon Hill, reigning world champion in an Arrows, and yeah, it was a complete and total disaster. There was only one race noteworthy that he had any real success. Now, that was Hungary, that he very nearly won it, but he had a failure towards the end of the race, and he just got slower and slower and slower, and Villeneuve caught up with him in the very last lap and passed him. But still, he finished second on an Arrows. A monumental achievement, but apart from that, here we go.
In first, Gerhard Berger.
Berger leads.
In second place, Jean Alesi. In
Benson will
third
do.
place, Mika Hakkinen.
Hakkinen third.
Fourth, Williams number one.
That'll be Villeneuve.
In fifth position, Eddie Irvine.
Right. Oh, there's a collision. Oh.
Sixth, David Coulthard. Spectacular overtaking.
Yeah, we avoided that one. Ooh. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was a collision between those cars. Wow. So now Hill has gone up to 14th. Oh, that Sinji. Oh. But yeah, what was I in Damon Hill in hours? Yeah. It all started at the very beginning of the race, or the season in Australia. He barely qualified for that race.
There are only 3 laps left in this race now.
And even from then, you're thinking, oh, this is going to be a very long season for Damon Hill in hours. And unfortunately, it was. And it turned out to be one of the worst performances for a defending champion ever. And then the next season, he tried to right a wrong, and he joined the Jordan. Right.
The gap is growing.
Speaking of Jordan, I think that's one behind me. Okay, that was a bit naughty. But it was my fault. I didn't apply the brakes properly, so that was my fault. But hey, you can get away with it. Well, you kind of don't. You skid off and hit the wall, but I managed to get away with it. Yeah, gonna call it now. I'm preferring the original version, but this is still a great game.
Coming up from behind now.
This is still a great game. This and the original Formula 1 game define Formula 1 games for me.
Let's have a look
But-
at the race order lower down.
There we go.
13, Johnny Herbert.
Johnny Herbert.
In 14th place,
Oh no!
Damon Hill.
No!
Uh,
Yeah,
in 14th place, Giancarlo Fisichella.
Fisichella's taken me. No!
Damon Hill. In 16th place, Shinji Nakano.
Right. Yeah, you can see it there. The Jordan is quicker.
We've only got 2 laps to go.
The Jordan is quicker. Maybe avoid contact. Oh. Wow, that was a bit bullshit. Yeah. All apologies to Mr. Fisichella, but hey, that's what you get for overtaking Damon Hill. No. Or at least that's what Murray Walker will tell you. Yeah, Murray didn't hide the fact that he was a big fan of Damon Hill. He didn't hide that.
He really is equipping himself
Ah.
exceptionally well, despite his lack of experience.
I forgot about that. Martin Brundle is in the game as a commentator. I forgot about that. But he barely talks. He doesn't have that many lines in the game. We haven't heard the classic, "You're right there, Murray." Because that was seemed to be his one and only line. But he did get more lines. But too bad we didn't hear much of him in the game. And that was Nakano. Oh, it's all gone belly up for Damon Hill. This is what I get for being Damon Hill in an Arrows. Oh my god. Yeah, this Arrows really isn't quick, is it?
He probably just lost concentration for a second.
Yeah, I panicked because there were so many cars in front of him, or behind me. Oh.
Only 1 more lap to go.
But this kind of sums it up in a nutshell. Damon Hill's season. It was just so lackluster.
Position are first, Gerhard Berger.
Oh no.
Hang on.
No.
Rubens Barrichello.
Yeah, I was thinking that was a Stewart.
Second, Jean Alesi. In 3rd place, Mika Hakkinen.
Right.
In 4th place, Williams number
I'll
1.
leave you on Earth.
5th, Eddie Irvine.
Alright.
In 6th place, David Coulthard.
Eddie Irvine in 5th place doing it for Northern Ireland. Right. I think this game feels more realistic in that in the original Formula 1 game, you could be a minority and you could just squeak through the field. Whereas here, if you're driving an inferior car, in this case in Arrows, you're...
It's a win for Gerhard Berger.
Hooray!
Benetton are really on form now. Flavio Briatore is going to be...
Oh, don't talk Flavio Briatore. That's a name I've got to forget.
Jean Alesi.
So Benetton 1-2.
Mika Häkkinen.
And McLaren get a third with Mika Häkkinen. In the original Formula 1, you could drive a minority and just sweep through the field. Whereas here, if you're driving an inferior car, in this case in Arrows, you're going to find out. And there we go.
18th, Damon Hill.
That was not good at all. But that's what I get for picking in Arrows. That's all I can say about it. And that sums up Damon Hill's season in Arrows in a nutshell. Funny how the look of the screen has Michael Schumacher in at least I'm certain that's Michael Schumacher. Funny how you can recognize a driver by just the eyes, but yeah, I'm pretty certain those are Schumacher's eyes. In a Benetton. Weird. Anyway, there you go, top 6 confirmed. Gerhard Berger wins. Jean Alesi second, so a 1-2 for Benetton. Mika Häkkinen third for McLaren. David Williams, oh wait, that's Jack Villeneuve, fourth for Williams. Eddie Irvine fifth, and David Coulthard sixth, and Damon Hill 18th. Dear. Anyway, we will leave it there. Formula 1 97 on the PS1. This game is still very good. It's still a very good game, and added of course by the edit name function, which you can be very creative with. And I think with that you can also have cheats with it. It also allows you to use cheats. You can have raining frogs. You could have, I think this one's where you could drive the Wipeout model and not the previous one. You can also have the race being played with puppets of Murray Walker and Martin Brundle as the race goes on. But yeah, this is still a great game, but I just think the original game has that extra charm. It had more of a proper feel. Here, the commentary felt more limited compared to the previous game. I don't know. But also the engine noise just didn't feel right compared to the original. So I think out of the two, I have to give the nod to the original game. But this is still a fantastic game in its own right and a must for Formula 1 fans and PS1 enthusiasts. If you haven't played this, I strongly recommend you do, because this and the original are great games. And the Formula 1 series on the PS1, it's a series that we can all love and enjoy and think, thank goodness that's a series that they never fucked up on. Oh wait, they did. And the next video will prove that. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you soon with, regrettably, the next video. You have been warned. Until then, take care and goodbye for now.